Hey loves, it's Britt, and in this video I'm continuing or finishing my Sun in the Composite Houses series, saving the best for last. Well, that's controversial what position of the Sun in what house in the composite chart would be the best, but this one is definitely a favorite of mine. So today we're talking about the Composite Sun in the 11th house, or the 11th house Sun in the Davison relationship chart. This is not about the synastry house overlays. I have a separate playlist for Sun through the synastry houses. So let's just get right to it. So the Sun, which is the main focus of the relationship, how our individual egos combine. That is what is represented by the Sun in the composite chart. So when the Sun is falling in the 11th house, there is this real feeling of ease and friendship because the 11th house rules over friends. Now, the 5th and 11th houses are very pleasurable for us. So the 11th house is very pleasurable in the sense that we're very comfortable, we're very forgiving of each other. With this composite Sun placement, it's like things that would maybe annoy you and other people, or like the partner's quirks or flaws, or maybe we don't even see them as flaws with this placement. Things that would usually bother you for whatever reason with this composite Sun placement do not. So there's this general level of like acceptance for there's like this general level of acceptance and forgiveness with this composite Sun placement, and you really look at your partner as a true friend and as a buddy of yours and as someone who you can come to as your real self, warts and all, and they are going to accept you. And so, yeah, there's a real natural energy in this overlay. Even from the start of the relationship, there's this feeling that, like, this person is a true friend. Now, the other thing that this composite Sun placement gives is, like, a feeling of wanting to be out and be social with your partner. So there's certain composite Sun placements where we don't actually enjoy this as much. This one, we want to be out and about and meeting people and hanging out with friends together, and there's this real emphasis on friendships, and so your friends can merge with their friends, and it's like this big, community, right? So that is a really interesting manifestation of this. Like, even if you're not the most extroverted or social people in this relationship, you definitely become more social, and it could even show that you want to be a part of certain groups. Like, maybe you join a class together, or you're involved in some sort of like community thing or something like in your town, or like there's this element of like getting together with community. So that's really cool. And another thing about the 11th house that I feel like is often missed is that there is this element of freedom and like eccentricity almost. So it could be possible that like this couple does something out of the ordinary, or there's some kind of like, maybe they come from different backgrounds, or they just look weird as a couple. Like, it's like you wouldn't expect these people to be a couple. Like, it can bring together two people from different walks of life, but their different walks of life do not bother each other. And so it can kind of look like a certain oddball couple from the outside. You can also see that with Sun-Uranus aspects in the composite chart, actually, or Uranus ascendant or midheaven. But this one, there's something about this couple, because sometimes the Sun too in the composite chart is what other people see of the couple. So like a strong composite sun, other people are really going to feel the couple as a strong presence. So yeah, this one, there could just be something eccentric or something like, it's like, what are these people doing together? Or it could even be that they're doing something Aquarian or something revolutionary or something genius or something inventive or eccentric together. So that's another manifestation of this. But this is an excellent position. It's a lot of fun. You really feel like you've found your true friend, soulmate, and companion. And there's a feeling that you can work together towards a goal. Now, it's not a goal in a professional sense. This is more like you get this feeling by being in this relationship, being with this person, that your dreams can be realized, that dreams can be brought to life, and these like higher ideals that you have about what life could be that maybe seems so unattainable suddenly in this relationship become attainable. So a major theme of this relationship is sharing these hopes and dreams that are in a sense sacred to us. And maybe in other relationships you feel like those are shut down, or the other person doesn't hear those or doesn't share those. But in this relationship, it's like you can share the same dream. So the only downside is the 11th, like the 5th or the 9th house. This is a casual feeling relationship. There might not be a reason, if we don't have other more emotional things going on or more Saturn going on in the composite chart, there might not be a reason to be a couple or commit to each other or get married. So it could show up in a relationship that perpetually stays in the friend zone or stays casual, or even an open relationship, because there is this emphasis on freedom, right? So that's just the only downside for people that are wanting their long-term marriage. Like, this is an excellent placement for marriage, but it doesn't in itself show that there's an emotional connection or that there's feelings of commitment, because sometimes with these more lighthearted houses, we're just having such a good time. Why change that? Why try to put a label on it, right? You ever heard someone say that? They probably had this composite sun placement. So that would be the only downside. But for people that want to be in a relationship with their best friend and someone who wholeheartedly accepts them, and they have a great, natural, comfortable bond where you share dreams for a higher and better future together, this is the composite sun placement for you. So I'd love to know your experience of this placement. Was it like this? Was it not like this? Let me know in the comments, you guys. And thanks for watching. Bye.